So I have today the second instalment of the Cosy Killer subscription box. So some of you may remember last month I did the first one of the series. So basically what Cosy Killer is a murder mystery subscription box. So you get new clues every month and there's 2 different stories to choose from. So you get 12 boxes per story. So it's 1 per month for the full year. So obviously every box is different and you collect all the clues and you can then sort of piece everything together and solve the case. So last month I did this box and I got, in fact I've got it here with me. So it came with a little journal and a letter, and that was the start of the story. So this month we have again the same box as before, so it's letterbox size. So yeah, quite thin. So yeah, it's quite light as well, so it'll go through your letterbox, no problem. And then when you open it up, just going to pull everything out. So we have tissue paper, there's quite a lot of things in there, and the letter. So it comes with a letter every month. So I'll start by reading that. It'll probably give us some background information on the items that are inside. So if you remember from last time, if you saw last month's unboxing, I received a letter in it, which basically said that they were working on behalf of a family that I was the legal beneficiary to the estate, and they were looking into making ongoing inquiries regarding possessions of personal items which they'd sent on to me. So that was the journal that came last month. So then this month we continue and it says, following our last letter to you regarding the case above, further objects have come to light within the foundations of the house. We've been past these objects as they appear to be from the same soil deposit as the journal. After investigating these items ourselves, I'm pleased to forward them to you for safekeeping. The letter from Mrs. Agatha Groves, discovered within the soil deposit, enclosed, has provided us with an address which we are pursuing to ascertain if letters from Miss Marie Jones, who we believe to be the author of the journal, have been retained by the family originally at that address. We believe many of the other items found in the deposit to be of circumstantial historical interest. And then there's a little list at the bottom of what the correspondence includes. So we have a little bit of sort of tissue paper here. So I'm just going to unwrap it and then we can see what clues we've been sent this month. And I'm going to refer to the letter just so that if there's anything I'm not quite sure what it is, it should tell me. Okay, so the first thing is actually a stick of cinnamon. Yeah, definitely cinnamon. So I'm not sure what relevance this does have to the story, but I'm sure all will become clear as we go through it. That's what I like about this box. You know, it adds an air of mystery because, you know, they include something, they include this for a reason, but it's not always obvious straight away. There's also a little stick, so it looks like a toothpick type thing, but it's got some sort of soil on it, which obviously is probably the soil deposit that mentioned in the video. Again, no idea what relevance this has, but I'm sure that it will come to light. We also have this, which is looks like a little pot, and I think it's called a Diya, D-I-Y-A. So the story that I've received currently is based in India. So this will be like a little Indian. It looks too small to have anything in it, but I'm sure it's on purpose. And again, I'm sure that we will find out what that is. There's also a little cigarette card with Amelia Earhart on it, and there's some information about her on the back there. So it says, famous first, Amelia Earhart, American aviator. She was an American aviation pioneer and author. Earhart was the first female aviator to fly solo across the Atlantic Ocean. She received the US Distinguished Flying Cross for this accomplishment. So yeah, a little cigarette card. So again, I remember from reading the journal last time, so I don't want to get too much away in case some of you are wanting to to dive into this yourself, one of the characters in the journal had cigarette cards, so I'm thinking there might be some relevance to that person there. And then we have a boarding pass. So this is the lady who wrote we think who wrote the journal from last month, Marie Jones. This is her boarding pass to go to Bombay in India from, I think it was from London. Yeah, London. And that's her boarding pass. You can see there on it. So again, some relevance to and some link to the person who wrote the journal. And if you remember last month as well, there was some funny little code fell out of the journal. We couldn't quite decipher it, and there's another one this time. The character who's writing the journal is actually currently trying to figure out some codes that she keeps finding lying around in different places. So I'm thinking that's probably got some sort of relevance to that. And another thing is we have a newspaper clipping from a case called the Brighton Trunk Murders. Now, again, the lady whose journal it was from last time, her sister was in this case and kept sort of sending her updates about it and things like that. And at the point of the journal ending, the case was unsolved. So I think by reading this, we'll probably get a little bit more information about that particular case and why it's relevant to this case that we've got. And the last thing is the aforementioned letter from the Agatha Groves. Made the effort to make it look old as well, like all scratched up and things. So there's a letter here from Agatha, who is one of Marie's friends that she's left back in England. So there was a couple of mentions of her and a couple of her other friends that she left back in England. So this is her basically saying, without again giving too much away, because I don't want to spoil it for anybody that wants to subscribe, her friend's quite worried about her trying to decipher these codes that she keeps finding lying around, worrying that she's getting herself into a little bit of trouble and into a bit of danger. I will obviously give a better overview of that in my review once I've had a chance to properly read it and digest it myself and try and link everything up to the clues that were sent last month. So that's all of the clues this month. So as I mentioned before, Cosy Killer is a murder mystery subscription box. So it's something a little bit different to the usual kind of beauty and makeup boxes that we kind of get here. And there's basically two prices. It's really, really straightforward. You can either pay monthly for £25 or you can buy the full 12 months of the full story for £275. Again, each box is different. You get new clues every month, so you can kind of piece things together. I'm actually reviewing this again next month, so we had a 3-month collaboration with them. So I've got another unboxing to come in June. So I'll just quickly again recap on what we got in here, and then I'm off to try and get my little detective gear on and see if I can figure out what the link everything has to the story. So we have the letter from Agatha, who is one of Marie's friends in England. There was the newspaper clipping about the Brighton Trunk murders, sorry, an unsolved case. There was Marie's boarding pass for the boat to India from London. There was the strange code, similar to the ones that we've been trying to code from last month. There's the Amelia Earhart cigarette card that comes, I think they came with a pack of cigarettes back in the day. Then there was a dia or a dia, little ceramic pot. There was what looks like a toothpick or some sort of stick. Kind of looks like those that you put through sandwiches when you go to a posh picnic or something. And then there was the stick of cinnamon, which definitely has a nice smell to it. Again, some of these I'm not sure how relevant they are yet or what relevance they have, but sure as we get into it, it will all kind of become more obvious. So I'm just going to hold them back up. So if you do have any questions about this box, make sure you pop them in the comments. I will be uploading this to our YouTube channel shortly, and my review will be out in about a week's time once I've had a chance to kind of read through it and see how everything is linked up. So until then, I will see you all in my next unboxing, which is, well, for this one for June. So we'll see how this story progresses. So I'll see you all soon.